Alright, Tube Dre here. Start this video by saying, do not buy used cars from people with wheels on them. Why do I say some dumb shit like that? I'll tell you why. People who put aftermarket wheels on their car are not very bright. A lot of these people, their cars need shocks, but instead of putting shocks on their car, they put aftermarket wheels on them. This is the reason why you see cars riding down the road with big wide tires and they hit a bump and the fucking tire bounces for, I don't know, 10, 15 feet before it stops, because they need shocks on their cars. Okay? Alright, I'm still in the market for a 2013, 2012 Ford EcoBoost, 4-door, 2 or 4-wheel drive. That's what I want. I'm still also, well actually I had gave up trying to trade my motorcycle for one, because like I said, they said I needed to put about $1,500 worth of work into my bike before they would buy it for the fair market trade-in price. Well, anyway, I get a call from Finn, this foreign guy at Lincoln dealership in Gwinnett Mall, Satellite Boulevard. He calls me early this morning and he tells me he's got a 2013 4-door EcoBoost 2-wheel drive. He told me it was in good condition. It was a nice truck. It was a wonderful truck. So I stopped what I was doing and decided to go out there and take a look at it. So I went and got stopped and grabbed my bike, and my partner followed me up to the Lincoln dealership in my Trailblazer, and I rode my bike. So we go outside to look at this truck, and I told him the last time we spoke that I don't buy vehicles. I don't want to buy vehicles with aftermarket wheels on them, because people who put aftermarket wheels on their car don't take care of them. They just don't. Well, in any case, it did not have aftermarket wheels, but it did have some ugly ass aftermarket off-road, look like fucking mud bogging tires on a 2-wheel drive pickup truck. Who the fuck put mud bogging tires on a 2-wheel drive pickup truck? I'll tell you who. Mexicans. That's right. Mexican would put put off-road mud bogging tires on a 2-wheel drive pickup truck. I thought it had aftermarket wheels, but it didn't. They were Ford wheels, but the damn tires were too wide for the fenders. You know how it looks when you put a tire on a wheel and the tire's too wide? The tire sort of lays in and it just looks funky. Well, that's the way this truck looked. So when I saw these aftermarket tires, I was ready to walk away right then and there. But again, my partner had came with me, and I knew that he was going to raise hell for me not taking more time to look over the truck, even though as soon as I saw the fucking tires, I knew it wasn't the truck I wanted. But like I said, because my partner was there, I decided, to look at the truck a little bit harder. So I started from the front of the truck after looking at the ugly tires, and I walked down the passenger side of the truck. And I noticed there was freaking scratches all in the paint. These wasn't deep, mad with your girlfriend or mad with your boyfriend kind of scratches. These look like scratches from badass kids in the neighborhood playing with the side of your brand new truck. That's what the scratch looked like, and there was a bunch of them. Okay, I'm ready to walk away. But again, my partner, he was still with a bitch. So I looked at the truck a little bit harder. As I started towards the back of the truck, I noticed that it didn't have a bed liner. And I only noticed that because the fucking bed was beat up. The inside of the bed was fucking beat up like a freaking work truck. But this truck wasn't a work type of truck. This was supposed to have been, I don't think it was a Laramie. I think it was a LX. I don't think it was a Laramie. But anyway, had a cloth interior. The bed was beat up. It didn't have a bed liner. And I'm like, damn, I mean, it's scratched up. For this to be a 2013, the bed is beat all up. Then he tell a lie and tell me the fucking truck has got 50,000 miles. This fucking truck does not have, no one buys a 2013 Ford truck and fuck it up like that. They personal vehicle. Nobody does that. Except broke ass, I mean, stupid ass people. Like I said, I think the truck was owned by Mexicans because I saw a sticker on the window that had some Spanish on it. So I'm pretty sure some Mexicans own the damn truck. Okay. Walking towards the back of the truck, there was like this plastic piece that lay on top of the bumper. The bumper. This plastic piece was falling off. And I'm like, $25,000 truck with the wrong tire, scratches all down the side, pieces of the bumper falling off. Then I walk onto the back of the truck, and this bumper is not just got plastic falling off, it's got a fucking dent. And I'm not talking about a ding. I'm talking, it really wasn't a dent, it was a fucking bend, you know? Big ass, like somebody backed into something or somebody ran in the back of the truck. And I'm like, $25,000 truck, 2013, and it's beat up? I'm like, why did this pussy ass white man call me 35 miles from my house to come up and look at this ragged ass truck? You know why? Because the son of a bitch had no fucking respect for me. He assumed that I was some dumbass nigga that was willing to, that I was so hard up on trying to get a truck close to 23,000 that I would take that bullshit. I honestly wanted to slap the shit out the motherfucker for calling me up here 35 fucking miles to look at this ragged ass truck. Okay. I looked at the bed, at the top of the fucking bed, the tailgate, it was a fucking dent that looked like somebody hit it with a goddamn sludge hammer. Well, not quite that big, a clock. It was a fucking dent. A bend. I'm not talking about a ding. I'm talking about a fucking bend like somebody, I don't goddamn know, dropped a brick on the motherfucker. And I'm like, how the fuck this motherfucker gonna call me to try to sell this bullshit to me for market value, $25,000? I'm gonna tell you something. Them bastards changed the fucking speedometer on that goddamn truck. I'm gonna tell you why. You blue booked the fucking truck. It's a 2013. It's supposed to have 50,000 miles, and it just so happens to have 50,000 miles. Yeah, whatever. You know what? I decided there's one more thing I want to check. I want to take the oil cap, pop the hood, take the oil cap off, and see what I see under that condensation bullshit like I've been talking about. So I opened up the truck, reach inside to grab the hood release, and I smell, it smells like somebody had detailed the truck, right? It had the, I don't know, Amaral smell or air freshener smell or whatever. And I ignored that smell and breathed a little deeper, and I smelled shit. Either shit, dog shit, or just a gnat. It was a fucked up ass smell inside this truck. And at this point, I'm ready. I'm serious. I'm like this far from slapping the shit out that motherfucker salesman for bringing me to this bullshit. But anyway, I pop the hood and I go outside and I take the oil cap off, and it looked like somebody wiped it out. Because they wiped it out because it was too damn clean, but it still had traces of the condensation. But it was too damn clean. Somebody wiped that motherfucker out. Well, anyway, I'm done. I tell him, dude, how you gonna charge me $25,000 for this ragged ass truck? And those were my exact words. And he looked a little surprised and he goes, what are you talking about? This is a nice truck. And I said, dude, are you smoking crack or what? And he got a little angry at that point. You know, he tried to play it off. Mr. Wilson, you don't have to get all, mean and ugly or whatever. I'm like, dude, you called me I was doing something else. You fucking called me 35 miles to come up here and look at this nice truck you have for $25,000, and it was the raggediest piece of shit out there. I didn't even want the truck stink. I wouldn't get in that motherfucker. I didn't want to smell whatever the fuck was cooking inside that truck. So I didn't even, except for opening it up and pop the hood, I didn't get in that motherfucker. And he couldn't have gave me $100 to test drive that nasty piece of shit. And again, this is the Lincoln dealership in Gwinnett Mall on Satellite Boulevard. The salesman name was Finn. Little slim white guy with blonde hair. He's not white, he's from some fucking foreign country. I don't know where. But anyway, I leave and he had the nerve to tell me, we can detail it and we can fix this and we can fix that. Dude, you out your regular ass mind. I don't want this nasty ass truck. He could have dropped the price. He could have dropped the price to $18,000. I wouldn't have bought that regular truck. He could have dropped the price to $10,000. I wouldn't have bought that raggedy motherfucker. And then my partner tells me, why don't you try to talk him down? Man, I don't want that raggedy piece of shit. And I'm like, man, you go back there and open the fucking door and smell it. And he says, oh, Adrian, I smelled the shit when you open the door. Then why the hell, you know I'm sensitive to smell. Why the hell would I want to buy a truck that stink on the goddamn lot? But anyway, I just had to make this fucking video about that nasty ass truck. And I swear I wanted to slap the shit out that motherfucking salesman for wasting my time with some bullshit like that. This is Dre, and like I said, don't buy a fucking car or truck with aftermarket tires, big out of shape wide tires, or aftermarket wheels because it's a stupid motherfucker who own that vehicle. Just like these stupid ass people who put cold air intake, throttle body spacers, headers, loud exhaust. They're stupid ass motherfuckers who do that. Only a stupid ass motherfucker would do some dumb shit like that. This fucking Dre, y'all have a good day.